And welcome to a new video. I got a new book. It's called Frog is Frog. I can't read the whole book because it's a really long one. How lucky I am, said Frog, admiring his reflection in the water. I am beautiful, and I can swim and jump better than anyone. I am green, and green is my favorite color. Being a frog is the best thing in the world. What about me then? Asked Duck. I am all white. Don't you think I am beautiful too? No, said Frog. There's no green on you at all. But I can fly, said Duck. You can't. Oh yes, said Frog. I have never seen you can fly. I'm a bit lazy, said Duck, but I can fly. Watch. She took a run up and flapped her wings noisily. Then, suddenly, Duck rose from the ground and flew gracefully into the air. She flew round a few times and then landed on the grass in front of Frog. Fantastic! Cried Frog, full of admiration. I want to fly too. You can't, said Duck. You haven't got any wings. And she went home, feeling happy. When Frog was alone again, he started to practice flying. He took a long run up and flapped his arms widely up and down. But no matter how hard he tried, he couldn't get off the ground. Frog was disappointed. I am useless, Frog, he thought. I can't even fly. If only I had wings. Then Frog had a clever idea. Whatever Duck could do, he could do too. For a week, Frog worked hard with an old sheet and some string. At last, he was ready for the first test flight. When he went to the hill by the river, he took a good run up, just as he had seen Duck do. Then he leapt into the air with outstretched arms. He hovered in the air for a few seconds, like a real bird, but then the wings ripped and he dropped like a stone. He fell in the river with a splash. At least it was a soft landing. Red saw Frog stumble out of the water. You must know that frogs cannot fly, he said. Can you fly? Asked Frog. Of course not, said Red. I have no wings, but I'm good at making things. Frog thought about this on his way home. He would ask Pig as well. Pig was taking a cake out of the oven as Frog arrived. Pig, can you fly? Asked Frog. Certainly not, said Pig. I'll probably get airsick. What can you do then? Asked Frog. All sort of things, replied Pig. I can make the best cakes in the world, and I'm beautiful. I am pink all over, and pink is my favorite color. Frog had to admit that this was true. I bet I can make a cake too, thought Frog when he was back at home. He threw everything he could find into a bowl and began to stir, just as he had seen Pig do. Then he threw everything into a pan and put it in the stove. There, you see, thought Frog, my cake will be delicious. But after a while, smoke began to pour from the pan and it smelled awful. The cake was completely burned. I can't even bake a cake, thought Frog. sadly.